Welcome everyone. This is Talent Not Included. Over here to my left, I have
Austin.
Okay, to the right,
Manny.
and here in the middle, it's Alec. All right, guys. So today, our first topic is gonna be movies.
Movies?
Movies.
Movies.
Movies you've seen, movies you want to see, movies.
Dude, let's start off with something that just finished the MCU.
Infinity War.
Okay. I was gonna say, which one was your favorite out of all of them?
Like the entire MCU.
Yeah. So far, up to date. Your favorite one.
Oh, it's kind of hard.
That's pretty hard.
Cause I have like a top three, but I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely have
I don't
a top
know
three.
out of the three which one I like the most.
What's your top three?
Top three would be Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange, and The Incredible Hulk.
Like the very
Interesting.
first
No,
one?
not the very
Okay.
first. Not the Hulk. The Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
The one with Edward Norton. That one I really like that one.
Interesting
Did
choice.
I kind of fell
Yeah.
asleep during that one.
Wow.
I just found that one really boring.
No, I liked it.
You know who liked that one? My mom liked that one.
Your mom has good taste.
What are you thinking?
For sure, my number one officially is Guardians of the Galaxy 1. Yeah. Number 2 would probably have to be Captain America, the first Avenger. And then 3 would probably be Doctor Strange. Just because that's where it starts branching out to the
See, I didn't
stuff.
like Captain America the first as much. Like, it was just disappointing to me. Like, the first half was great.
Really?
Yeah, the first half when he's becoming Captain America, that was great. But like, after that, it's just a montage of him saving soldiers.
Yeah, I
And,
love
like,
the whole thing.
No, but like, I don't know. I feel like Red Skull was kind of underplayed a bit. Like, I mean, yeah, he was a big villain, but he did nothing. He almost did something and then did nothing.
And then 20 years
No,
later.
what do you mean? He killed that little guy. At the very beginning.
He killed one person.
No, he ran over that kid with like a tank.
What?
Yeah, at the same scene.
He
He like killed the kid that was with the old man with the tank.
I do not remember that movie at all. Then
Same.
Yeah.
with a tank.
Yeah, he
remember
killed him
that.
with the tank. Like they blew open the wall, and then they walked in after that, and then they killed the old man.
I
Wild.
don't remember
I
that.
had no recollection of that happening.
This is the opening scene.
Yeah, of where he's getting the Tesseract. Also, is it wild he could just hold the Tesseract?
What was he had? He had a wait no.
Yeah, no, he had a glove.
He had a glove,
on.
yeah.
Yeah,
He had a glove on.
cause then
I'm pretty sure there's a scene like on the space, or not on the spaceship, but on like the flying ship where they just hold it directly in their hands, isn't there?
I don't think so. No, cause like even in Endgame, Tony had to use his glove
yeah.
to hold it.
It's like-
I just think it can't touch skin.
Yeah.
Like, cause of what would happen in like Guardians of the Galaxy
Unless
when
you're
they
like,
got the Power Stone.
unless you're like a strong enough being.
Unless you're
to
half
actually hold it.
celestial, you know.
Then you can survive for a few seconds,
Yeah.
A few seconds.
and then have help of other people,
Yeah.
like a raccoon.
Okay, so what are your top three?
No definitive order, but for sure, Spider-Man: Homecoming,
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Strange,
Uh-huh.
Obviously.
and I want to say. Endgame. Endgame was pretty
Wow.
good.
You know what's
We
really
almost all had
you know what's
dreams in
really
life.
funny?
Uh,
Yesterday when Moses was asking at the theater who like which ones were our top three, he's like, "Oh, I haven't asked Alec yet," and I was like, "Guaranteed, Alec will say Spider-Man: Homecoming, Doctor Strange, and either Infinity War or Endgame." I think those are gonna be his top three.
It's accurate.
No, I have
Doctor
proof,
Strange
yeah.
is really underrated.
Well,
I don't know if it's
big
really
underrated.
underrated. I think to some people him as a hero is underrated, but I don't think the movie is underrated.
Yeah, I feel like
Because the
before
movie was really good.
Before the movie, like no one really knew who Doctor Strange was, and
Yeah.
after the movie, damn, this man's great.
He's top tier, man.
Well, we all have at least one in common, Doctor Strange.
That's true.
Yeah, Doctor Strange was great.
Yeah.
And then we have two because we both said
Yeah,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians is great.
Now I have a question.
Hmm.
Have you guys heard some of the rumors? Well, there's two different rumors. One is how they want to introduce Deadpool to the MCU.
I've heard
They
this
had
one.
like
that.
3 different options.
I haven't heard what they are, but I've heard
Yeah.
of this.
One of them was he gets his own movie, like just another solo movie that's in the universe of Marvel. 2 is like the Disney Plus, that thing they're doing, like give him a series in that. Or 3, my personal favorite option.
Put him in Far From Home.
No,
Oh.
well, Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man 3.
The next Spider-Man movie.
So, I think Joseph heard about it, and we were talking about how they should include him, and we were making a joke saying at the end of Far From Home, they should just have a scene where Tom Holland is standing there, and then he's just looking out at like a scene, and then that's when Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool just walks up to him and is like, "Yeah, you did good, kid." And he's like, "Who are you?"
See what's
Cut off.
What's
Perfect.
funny though is, I think again it was Moses who said it that, I think he said he's looking forward to Far From Home, but what he didn't like from the original trilogy of Spider-Man was that Spider-Man 3 he said it had too many villains, but like
That's true.
but Far From Home's gonna have like a decent amount of villains.
Well, they
But it's
definitely
also
at
going to
least,
have multiple heroes too this time. Heroes.
Heroes,
Quote, unquote.
yeah.
well, because it definitely has the elementals. At least from the trailer, that's what they're hyping up to be the big villain.
Mhm.
But it's like,
Yeah.
is Mysterio actually a hero?
I think he's a villain.
I think
he's
gonna
like
do
I feel like he's conning people.
yeah, I feel like
to,
he's
like,
going to
make
do
it
like a
seem like
Doc
he's a hero.
Ock thing. Like, befriend Peter, end up being a villain.
No, Doc Ock was
He was actually a
different.
friend,
He
though.
was his friend. It
No,
was
no.
the tentacles that like
Made him-
mess with his
yeah.
brain. Because remember the chip.
But I'm just saying, like, that's the change that's going to happen.
No, but I
Friend to villain.
what I mean though is like I don't think he's gonna like befriend him. I think it's more like he's just trying to win everyone's trust, like making it seem like he's a hero, but he's in on it with like the elemental villains.
It's possible.
Okay.
I
Like-
definitely think it can't just be as simple as he's a hero in this. I don't think they would do that. Like, make a classic Spider-Man villain a hero. And then,
Yeah,
like, is he lying about the multiverse, too?
I don't
No,
think.
I think that's true.
I don't think.
I
they're
really
gonna-
hope that's true.
I would lose my shit if like Tobey Maguire like showed up. I would be so happy.
Now, see, the one thing that makes the Deadpool thing interesting is they also said Sony really wants to put Tom Hardy's Venom in Spider-Man 3 also. Like, they're pushing to get him into that one.
They should, yeah.
I actually never saw that movie.
You never saw it?
No.
It was pretty good. I mean, what was weird though is like when I watched it, I didn't notice any of like the CGI stuff until like I think like I saw like clips of it online. I'm like, oh wow, that is pretty terrible. That is not that good. But when I was watching the movie, I'm like, this is great. Why does everyone have a problem with this?
Yeah. I didn't have any problems, like, during watching it.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I think it'd be cool if he had another movie. Well, I mean, he is because they need to introduce Carnage.
Yeah.
But hopefully, like he's put into the MCU, like
It'd
like
be
with
nice.
Spider-Man.
Now, I also saw a post on Twitter that it was like, I think it was some guy connected to Marvel somehow. And he just put hashtag sooner than you think. And then it was like...
X-Men.
Yeah, no, it was a gif
Oh.
of, it was like Chris Evans as the Human Torch, like, kissing the Thing's forehead.
Does that mean Chris Evans is gonna come back
I
as
don't
the
know about
Human
that.
Torch?
I don't know about that, but I think it just meant Fantastic Four, like
Yeah.
sooner than you
Oh,
think.
probably.
I feel like it's
See,
just a
why
Fantastic
wouldn't they
Four
use
thing.
one from like the remake? I never saw that one.
I didn't either.
That one I never saw.
Same.
Oh wow, okay.
None of us
None
saw
of us
that
saw that.
because we all knew it was gonna be garbage.
I didn't think it was gonna be garbage. I was just waiting to see like what people were thinking. I think I only saw like one trailer for it,
Yeah.
but I never took the time to go out and watch it.
But I'm definitely down with the fan casting that people have done for that, with Emily Blunt and John Krasinski.
For which one?
Sounds
For-
pretty good for
for-
Mr. Fantastic
Oh.
and Invisible Woman.
Yeah.
That
I'd
there
be
was.
with that.
I saw another one like that on YouTube today, but of Spider-Man. No, not Spider-Man. Of Batman. How Robert Pattinson's gonna become the next Batman.
Is he really?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, or that's like I don't know how official it is, but that's like
It's official.
Yeah. Okay, so he's the next Batman, but like, they were doing which actors would be the best for like all his villains, and they were pretty good. I don't know a lot of their names, just 'cause I think a lot of them are
Nice.
British, but they want the guy. Oh my god, I forgot his name.
What movie is he in?
No, he was in Doctor Who. The one that
The
looked
Doctor?
really young, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I forgot his name.
Most recent male doctor?
There's female doctors?
Yeah, there's a female doctor now.
Oh, I don't know. I never watched Doctor Who. I think I saw like
neither.
2 episodes of Doctor
Well,
Who.
I never watched either, but I just know the whole controversy.
Oh my
thing
God,
of, like, there's a female doctor?
Oh, I forgot his name though. And he's a pretty big
But he's the young
actor.
British guy. With
Yeah.
long hair. Well, not really long, but like...
Yeah, it's a bit wild kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
I know who you're talking
They
about.
want him to be the Riddler. And then like Dave Bautista to be Bane.
Yes. That's so
I mean,
good.
while that would be good, I feel like he contractually couldn't do that.
No, cause I think he can't because of James Gunn going to also working on DC.
Nah.
So I think he could do it if James Gunn like was there.
Well, James Gunn also was, like, fired for a moment.
That's true.
Yeah, and then Marvel realized, oh, we made a
Like,
stupid
yeah, we're
mistake.
dumb.
Yeah.
See, I'm also confused with DC's whole universe now. Like, his new Suicide Squad, is it part of their
No,
whole same
it's
universe?
a remake pretty much.
Complete remake.
It's a complete remake. I
Yeah.
think that it's still
Well,
gonna
like-
have like Margot Robbie in it as Harley Quinn.
Yeah. I think Will Smith is still Deadshot.
I don't think Will Smith
No,
is
he's
coming.
not.
No, he's not.
Really?
He's
Yeah.
not Deadshot now.
He was, like, one of the best actors in that movie.
I don't know. I don't know if it was him or the studio said no. But that yeah, it's a complete remake.
But is it going to be part of their DC universe?
Yeah,
Like,
it
movie
is.
universe. They're just, like, disregarding
They're
anything that happened in the other
pretty
one.
much. They're like this. No.
Also,
Kind
same
of
thing.
like the same. Well, same thing with like all of Christopher Nolan's Batman.
Right.
None of them are part of it.
Well, that was a long time ago, though.
Yeah,
before
that's
they
true.
established it.
Well, because didn't Man of Steel come out like around a little bit after
Nolan's?
after Dark Knight
Mm.
Rises?
It might have.
Or,
But did they
around the
actually,
same
like,
time?
make a universe, though? Establish one between them? Like, they're in the same universe?
I don't know. I mean, technically they are like
I guess, yeah.
they've always been in the same universe, but
It would have been nice if Christian Bale's Batman in the universe.
I liked
But-
I like Michael Keaton the most. I mean, Christian Bale was good, but I like Michael Keaton more.
Can we talk about Ben Affleck, though? I mean, him being the real best.
He looked
Man.
depressed the whole time.
Also, is Robert Pattinson's Batman going to be part of the whole universe?
I think so.
Because
Because I think he's gonna be not part of Suicide Squad, but like whatever
Like cameo?
the villains in Suicide Squad, they're gonna be like they might be in his movie. So like Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie could be in a Batman movie with Robert Pattinson.
Because I know they said they wanted to make it a trilogy again for the Batman movies. But also the first one that they're doing is like a slightly younger version of Bruce Wayne, like 30. And he's like not like the same Batman like that you know. It's like he's still kind of getting into it, and he's just like more
Like
so. It's more focuses on his detective work.
Oh, okay. So
Or he's just getting, like, halfway started.
Yeah, like he's not like fully the Batman yet.
He's not immersed.
Well, I don't know if he hasn't emerged. Like I feel like it's still like he still had his training and everything, but like he just hasn't fully embraced it. Like
he's just like sneaking out at night, like trying, kind of like being like a PI.
Pretty much, I think. At least that's what I understood from what I've heard.
It'd be cool if he makes a cameo in Joker.
See, that's what I was wondering too. Is like, is that Joker? Is it just like a complete like just random movie they want to do?
No,
or are they gonna include like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker?
I don't know because I think that's up to Joaquin Phoenix. Because I think he said that like in an interview that he doesn't like doing franchise.
Like if he wanted to do it, that would be his solo movie.
Like because he wants to do it as a character study, like a standalone character study rather than being part of a franchise. Because what's his name? Oh my god, he was just in Rocket Man.
The main guy? Or
yeah.
Egerton or something?
I don't know, yeah, him. I think they wanted him to be a villain also. I think the villain Hush for Batman, yeah, he's like a newish villain, but like they wanted him to be in it, but I think he said the same thing. He's never really wanted to be a superhero because of the franchising thing. Of like now you're part of this franchise and like you have to do these cameos, you have to be in these movies, you have to do all this like extra work, and you can't focus as much on like all your other projects that you wanna do.
Yeah. Now an interesting thing I saw was because I guess Robert Pattinson and William Dafoe did like a movie together recently.
Did you say William?
Yeah, was that his
Willem?
name? Willem Dafoe, sure.
Yeah.
But like they did a movie together recently. It was like, but it hasn't come out, I don't think, like officially. But apparently it was like really good. It got like 99% on Rotten Tomatoes or something. And like people were saying it was just like it came out, or they showed it at some festival, like right as soon as the news was like Robert Pattinson's Batman, and everyone was like, Willem Dafoe should be the Joker for him. I was like,
no, bring him back as the Green Goblin.
That's what I also heard. They want to do in the news that supposedly the Green Goblin's going to be in this new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, no, I saw that too, but it's not like the Green Goblin. It's Oscorp.
Oh yeah,
Oscorp is in there, and like either they don't know if Norman Osborn is gonna be like in it or is just gonna be like mentioned. And apparently like
he bought the
Avengers
building?
Tower. Yeah. So that's now the Oscorp Tower.
Yeah. Also, I heard they want to do Chameleon.
Yeah, I saw that also.
I don't know if that's actually gonna happen. But
yeah, I just saw they wanted to like throw in a whole bunch of villains, like or introduce at least a bunch of villains. I hope, hopefully like Spider-Man 3 or like Spider-Man 4 is like the Sinister Six.
I mean, that's what cool. Isn't that what Sam Raimi wanted to do in his fourth?
That's what he wanted to do. Yeah, he wanted to start introducing because I think he wanted to add some of the villains. I think he wanted to add Mysterio, but like. He wasn't able to. Yeah. Because like he already had Doc Ock and Sandman, and and the Green Goblin. Well, technically the Green Goblin already died, but
yeah.
The new Green Goblin. He had 3 right there. And then I think he also wanted to add the Vulture.
Did he?
No. Did you see the Vulture
I don't know.
in the 3 movies?
I mean, did he really want?
Yeah. Because I think he wanted to set up for the Sinister Six.
I mean, they also did show in the last Spider-Man, like, Scorpion, too. Like, the hints at Scorpion. But I also heard that they confirmed that, like, Michael Keaton's not going to be in the movie. So, like, Vulture's not going to be in this new one.
I don't think it's going to be in the new one, but I don't know, hopefully.
It's come back.
Well, I mean, at the same time, when I think Venom was coming out, everyone was like, yeah, Carnage isn't in it. But he was in the end credit scene as Carnage.
Yeah.
Because I think, Woody Harrelson also said, like, oh, yeah, I'm not in it. I'm just alluded to. But he's there at the end. Yeah. I think it's probably the same thing with him. Like, maybe at the end it's going to be something.
Breaking out of jail.
Huh?
Maybe, like, the Sinister Six kind of forming.
Yeah.
Because who were they still missing at that point? Like, Cable? Is that her name? Sable? What's her name? It's like the girl that wears all silver. And she's like a mercenary.
I don't know.
Is she part of Sinister Six?
Yeah. Isn't she?
I don't know. Well,
I thought the Sinister Six was Mysterio, Sandman, Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Vulture, and Mysterio.
You already said Mysterio.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that was the first one you said.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, and then it would be Sable.
What?
See, but I thought like in the original one, Venom was also a big part of the Sinister Six.
No, I think he had his own thing of just all the symbiotes.
Hold on. We have technology.
Because I know... Because at first, like, rumors or whatever, they, like, kind of planned to do that, but it was, like, It was gonna be with like Mysterio, Vulture, Scorpion, Chameleon, and others. Maybe like Green Goblin and I don't know who else.
Well, obviously they don't have to use the original comic Sinister Six. They could use any other villains.
Pretty much.
I wonder if they're gonna
Wasn't Electro part of it too at some point?
Oh, that's who it was.
There we
Electro.
go.
It was Electro, I think. The only reason why I think it's them is because from the
run game.
The run game. They're the Sinister Six.
Dude, the run game is shut down.
Did it
no longer up.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
They just I don't know. I don't think they had enough concurrent players.
Yeah. Wait, no. Who's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who did I get wrong?
Who?
Is that the Green Goblin? Membership.
Oh, that's...
So yeah, Dr. Octopus,
Kraven.
Electro, Kraven the Hunter, Mysterio, Sandman, and Vulture.
Who's
That was
Cravo? What?
Kraven the Hunter.
Cravo?
Yeah, Cravo the Hunter.
Cravo!
That's the first.
Yeah, let me see it.
That's the first like Sinister Six.
Mm.
The second one had Hobgoblin, instead of Kraven the Hunter.
Gog.
Gog, yeah.
The fuck is Gog?
I don't know. I don't really read comics. I just watch the movies.
Yeah.
Play a few games.
I see a few things about comics.
Did you ever finish the Spider-Man game?
No.
Oh, Spider-Man.
I never did.
PS4 game?
Yeah. he bought the PS4, I think, for that game and for Kingdom Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Matt was the one that gave him, or like
Spider-Man
like game
4.
shared Spider-Man with him.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then he played like
I want to say 20% of the game.
yeah.
And then I did 100% of some of the collectibles, and I stopped. Hey, at least I 100% of Kingdom Hearts, okay?
Congratulations.
First platinum. ever.
I've never played that game.
No, I haven't.
Any of them.
Same. Apparently, they're also Marvel's interested in I don't know for what, just like him in general, I guess, for anything.
For what?
Is the actor who played the governor in Walking Dead.
Oh, Marvel's considering him for anything?
Yeah.
Dude, it'd be cool if he's Doc Ock. I think he could do it. I think that'd be cool.
That'd be really good. Especially, I feel like, because they say in like all their promos, like Captain Marvel's like the big thing, like moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel like it should be Spider-Man, like moving forward. Like I feel like he's their biggest.
I think it's because what they
character.
wanted to do was move it to space. That's why like you would focus on
expand their universe.
Yeah.
See, but then I feel like there's even better characters to do that if you want to move it to space.
I feel like they just should have kept following through with Guardians.
Yeah, like Guardians is.
Well, they are
established.
making another Guardians though. Like
Yeah, but like have them be like the.
Well, they're having
Fantastic
the
Force.
Eternals also. That they're gonna make.
What?
The Eternals movie. They're
Okay.
gonna make that. Angelina Jolie's in it.
so it must be good
Yeah.
because
There we
everything
go.
she's in is great.
Uh-huh.
Hey man, and we're The Rock in the MCU too. What
I
were
know-
they saying he was gonna
I
be?
wanted him to be. I think there is still talks. I don't know how recent. I haven't looked at it in a while, but he was to be in the DC universe as Black Adam.
That's
Yeah,
right.
wasn't he?
Yeah.
I feel like I heard something too. They were like, oh, he's gonna be like something in MCU as like, I don't know, Black Lightning or something like that. I don't know if that's what it's called. But
No, they already have that on the CW.
Yeah, that's on CW.
Black Lightning.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I almost forgot about that.
Or like maybe it was something for like a Black Panther villain or something.
Maybe.
The new MCU heroes is gonna be The Rock, Jack Black, Karen Gillian.
Jesus. Karen Gillian's already Nebula.
Oh, fuck. Never mind. Then this
He
whole
could
joke.
be a Craven.
This whole joke is ruined.
He could also be Rhino.
That's true.
Me and the boys.
Also,
Me and the boys.
Shang-Chi. That's gonna be a movie.
Wait, what?
Shang-Chi. That's a movie they're doing too. In the next phase.
Yeah, from Mortal Kombat.
What? What?
I don't know.
I don't know,
It sounds like
it's
something from Mortal Kombat.
It does, but apparently it's a Marvel hero, and they're doing a Shang-Chi movie.
Alright, that's cool, I guess.
I feel like
That's cool,
all he does
yeah.
is like martial arts. I feel like he's like a
Iron
not as
Fist
cool
2.
Iron Fist. He has like Iron Fist, but not
I feel
an Iron
I feel like
Fist.
if they're making a movie, it would be a cooler Iron Fist more than anything. Did you guys watch those shows? Like the Defenders and
I didn't watch
Luke Cage.
Defenders, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, The Punisher.
See, the only one I watched like half of season 1 for Daredevil, and then I watched half of this first season. I think I got up to like episode 7 for Luke Cage, and I stopped watching.
No, I finished the first season of Iron Fist, and then I watched all of Daredevil, and then the first season of Punisher. That was it.
I know my dad really likes Punisher, like. He would watch that like as soon as it came out, but it's funny because like whenever he watches shows, because like we watched the last season of Game of Thrones together, like we were rewatching season 7, and he would only do it like an episode a day, like an episode or 2 a day. Like he couldn't sit and binge it, even on the weekends when he didn't have work. He would just like all right, we're done, and then he's trying to get my mom into it. And same thing. They watch like 1 or 2 episodes during the weekend, and then they just watch something else. Like it goes to like Food Network or Lifetime.
Food Network.
Why are your parents just the best?
They are the best. Dude, Food Network's it's good. It's a hidden gem for
It's
cable
not a
TV.
hidden gem, it's the best.
I feel like not that many people watch Food Network.
It's nice to watch,
Really,
especially
dude?
when you
Cake
have like.
Wars, dude. Cake Wars.
I like Chopped.
I mean, they're both great.
And I used to love Iron Chef America.
Oh,
they're
it
all
was like
good.
versus Bobby Flay or something like that.
Like yeah, he's an Iron Chef, but it would be like Mario
ones.
Batali. Oh my God, some bald chef named Michael Simon. Is that his name? I think that's his name.
Such a weird name.
I think that's
Michael
his name.
Simon.
But yeah, they're Iron Chefs, and like people would come in and challenge them. I think most of the time they lost because like they're great chefs. Yeah.
Makes sense. Master Chef was always pretty fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's on Food Network though.
No, it's on I think NBC. Yeah, because that's a separate thing. I like that one too. I like Hell's Kitchen though.
It's always entertaining.
Watching Gordon Ramsay go at it.
I remember I was watching the first season, and then I was like, I wonder why everyone here smokes. Because it was like the early 2000s, I think, or maybe late 90s when it came out. And like, I don't know, like smoking wasn't as normal as it was before. And I was like, I wonder why like all of them smoke and stuff. And like even I watched like the later season, like all of them like had vapes on them or like stuff like that. I'm like, why is that a common thing? And then I would watch the show and like, oh my God, like that's so stressful. I'd be doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But dude, you know what's a hidden gem? Diners, dive-ins, and
That's not hidden. The triple D.
Triple D God.
I've been to, I think, 2 places he's done an episode on.
Really?
He's done one here.
Has he?
Yeah, recently. He did one.
Recently?
Yeah, like very recently.
What
Like,
places?
I don't know. It was like this last month. I want to say it was on Twitter or Facebook, but someone, like, I think someone in El Paso, or like the city of El Paso posted about him being here. And I think he was doing that show.
Dude, we gotta go hit him up.
Hit him.
Hit
Well, he's
all the
obviously not
places.
here anymore. Yeah, he's been gone. I think this was like last month or like almost 2 months ago.
Okay.
He was here.
No, I meant like go to all the places he went to.
Oh.
I don't know what's good enough here for him to go to. That's like an original place. Because I mean, he doesn't go to any chains or anything.
Roscoe's or Frisco's?
What's Frisco's?
Basically Roscoe's.
Maybe L and J's. Have you been to L and J's?
No.
No.
It's just like a Mexican restaurant.
You know which one I like? Hudson's on the east side. It's like this old fashioned diner. It's kind of like what was one that
AJ's?
AJ's?
Yeah,
Is that the one that's on the west side?
Yeah.
AJ's
Yeah, it's
is
kind of
the-
like that. It's bigger, and not like that old fashioned. It's weird to explain. It's old fashioned, but it's not like 50s old fashioned.
It's not retro.
Yeah, it's not retro. It's even then like AJ's doesn't even look that retro.
Nah.
It just more looks like the owners never wanted to change the way it looked. I feel like you go to Chico's. Maybe.
Yeah, but I went to, I think it was like,
Bad time to go, but
Why?
It was better like 3 years ago.
It's the same. It tastes the same.
I haven't been there in a while, so I wouldn't know.
It's Chico's.
Yeah, but I've been to, it was like a burger place he went to. I think it was San Diego, that one? It was either San Diego or San Francisco. One of those two. And then it was like some other like breakfast place in like maybe like Phoenix. Something like that. They're both pretty good. They had, both places too had a picture of him signed and framed that they put up on the wall. I guess that's just like a thing.
I mean, wouldn't you have a picture of him signed and framed if you own a restaurant?
I mean, I definitely would. Like, it's definitely a good marketing thing too. You're just like, yeah, like,
Guy Fieri's
Guy
been
Fieri
here.
came here for Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. You heard of that? He's been here for that.
Do you think like some, because you know how like restaurants are some of like the hardest things to like open up, like businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you think like some people to build a reputation would Photoshop in like celebrities?
Yes, 100%.
I think that'd be funny. Or I think like that, like if people make it to where like that's their like thing, where it's just badly photoshopped pictures of like celebrity, like them with celebrities at the restaurant.
Dude, each item is a different celebrity Photoshop picture.
No, like it's no, what I mean is like you walk in there, it's the same picture of like the owner or something in the front of the store. Like that never changes. It's just a celebrity that changes, and like they're all different sizes.
Same day, same
exactly.
exact picture.
It's the exact picture, just a different
celebrities.
Yeah, just different celebrities. That'd be.
And when they asked, I was like, "That's my picture day shirt."
And if it works,
That's my picture. How are you doing the exact same pose in each one? I'm good at taking pictures.
Can I take a picture of you right now? No, I don't have the shirt on. Sorry.
I don't have the shirt on.
left it at home today.
Like the shirt's like at Chico's, like it's hanging up on the wall like for sale. Like they have multiple. Like why not get one of those? Like no, it's too much work. It's already hung up. I can't bring it down.
You good? Let's start a restaurant.
That's actually something I would love to do, like have a restaurant. What I've said before, I've told Austin and I've told like other people what I think would be really successful is if you go to like UTEP, like around that area. Oh, do you know Hamburger Stand closed?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
They weren't doing good enough.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks. Anyway,
Weren't they basically selling like Wiener Schnitzel stuff though?
they're a part of Wiener Schnitzel, but it was hamburgers instead of hot dogs.
Mhm.
I mean, technically, I think Wiener Schnitzel still has hamburgers.
They have like chili burgers or something.
Yeah, but it's like it's the same. But it's like they're the same company, just one's hamburgers, the other one's hot dogs. But what I was saying is like open up something like that, like small, and like only serve hot dogs and hamburgers, but like for $1. Cause like if you have a small place like by the shop at like the tropical snow type places, like one of those, and it's only $1, like something low maintenance. I think that would be a very profitable, especially if you open it near like
college
a
kids.
college or the high schools. Like if you go to like Franklin,
But not not like that tropical place take about half an hour for one hot dog or something.
it was good though.
It was good, but like it was
No,
like,
yeah, I hated that. That's
You
why I
gotta
never
sprint
went
there.
there. I'd rather wait in the sun to go into the shop in that line than be the first person to walk up to that tropical snow. Because it would take so long.
You pretty much had to like scarf it down on your way back to the school because it's
Yeah.
like lunch
You
is
would,
over.
like, if you wanted that place, you would have to, like, run over there, get in line, buy something, and then have 5 minutes to eat and get back to your next class.
Yeah.
It took forever. And if there was ever a line, I'm like, hell no. I'm not gonna wait for this. I think the only times I would have waited is if we had a half day, but even then I had to, like, catch the bus, and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna go into the shop
That's
at.
right. Forgot you took the bus.
Yeah. Well, not my senior year, but like all the other years I took the bus. I only took actually my senior year I took the bus in the morning, but it was fun time. But yeah, something like that. I think that would be a very profitable business, and like especially if you don't expand with your menu, cause like he had a bunch of stuff. Like he had like fries, nachos. Did he have nachos? I think he had nachos. He had like all these different types of snow cones. But it's like, I think
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
that's where you would like lose some money. Because
Yeah,
you're investing in all this equipment and product.
Yeah, to
And if
make
it-
these.
yeah.
But no one's ordering these.
Yeah, if it doesn't sell.
It's like, wow, like, about 3/4 of my product, nobody actually orders this stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just wasting my money buying ingredients for this that we don't even sell.
I think what I'd also do is like if instead of a hamburger, like if also add in like a cheeseburger, but have it the same price. Cause like it's more like why like I don't see the point of charging extra.
$1 more for cheese and stuff.
Yeah, for a single slice of cheese.
Yeah, that's some expensive cheese, bro.
I mean, well, that's what places do. Like
Or you can just do it,
McDonald's
like-
does that.
It's like basically just a cheeseburger. It's just like $1, but there's like, if they don't want cheese, just ask for no cheese.
Mm-hmm. But I think what's on that thing, like what's funny is like I think if you go to McDonald's, like they charge you for cheese if you get it on like a quarter pounder or double quarter pounder. But I think the meal is the one with cheese.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Because in small letters it says without cheese is a cheaper price. But I think when you go and you order, if you just say like I want a quarter pounder, I think they automatically give it to you with cheese and charge you the extra.
Interesting.
I think. I mean, last time I went, I think that's what happened. But I haven't been there in a while.
It's been a hot second since I've been to McDonald's. Since I've been eating better.
That's what my biggest thing right now I'm struggling with is eating like chips.
Oh.
Like snacking on chips?
Yes, I love snacking on
What
chips.
was it? The other day, my mom brought some lemon chips. I was like, why would you do this to me?
No,
Why?
I went to Sam's yesterday with Moses, Jonathan, and Mary, and they had Taco Bell chips. Like it was, they were the mild sauce.
Oh,
they were
yeah.
flavored that.
What?
It was a bag like huge. It's like this big,
Jesus.
and it was mild, and it's like only for like while supplies last or whatever type thing.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna keep making them. At least I don't think. And it was like $3. And I took them home and they're already almost gone.
Oh my god.
And I didn't. That was all my family. Like there's like this much left like in the bag, and I'm sad a bit, but at the same time like I shouldn't be eating them.
Yeah.
I like how you visually showed us, but then people
Well, I mean,
listening can't
well,
tell.
I mean, you guys can know it's just at the bottom of the bag, pretty much.
Makes sense.
That's where it's
Crumbs.
at. Not so much crumbs. Like there's still like a decent size.
It's
But like,
that point where it's like half of it's probably gonna be crumbs, or at least really small pieces.
yeah, like where pretty much you're just grabbing handfuls of just crumbs, and all of that equals like 3 chips. That's what it's like.
And at that point, just crush them all up and then just stick them in your mouth.
See, the good thing I avoid that is because like we really never have chips here anymore. Like, we hardly ever have chips. Because mostly my mom just does orders like the Walmart like pickup thing that they have now, where it's like you order it online and then you just schedule a time to pick it up, and then they'll just put it in your car. She just does that, and like she doesn't really get chips anymore. Like maybe like once in every while.
How much extra do they charge to do that?
I have no clue. That's a great question. No idea.
Because for me, that would be like defeat the purpose of going to Walmart.
Possibly.
Because I remember like everyone telling me like, oh, Target's way better. I'm like, I don't care. Walmart's cheaper. Usually they're cheaper. So like, that would like defeat the purpose if I'm paying extra to have someone come and bring in like a
I don't know. That's a great
bunch
question
of
though.
groceries.
But really, we've just been trying to cut out like eating out. Like do that way too often. Like
That's a good idea.
Yeah, there was times literally it's like every single day it's like eating out. Like where are we going?
See that's how it was for me in Austin when we were living in the apartment. It was terrible.
Neither of us cooked. I rarely, like once a month maybe.
No, see, but I feel like a terrible person because there's still like some habits I haven't broken out of.
Really?
Of like, cause like you know how we would like leave our clothes in like a separate basket because the washer and dryer in the building didn't work, so we just go to our parents' house to do it. That's what I do at home.
Oh.
It's like all my clothes is just there, and I'm like, why don't I put it away? Like it's not gonna take like it's. At the max, maybe an hour it'd take me. But, like, I'm just too lazy to. Because I just got so used to just, like, Yep, I'm gonna leave it here in the basket. Yeah,
and then
leave
move
in
it to the dirty basket.
Yeah, because I only wear work uniforms.
Like majority of the week.
Majority of the week, that's all I'm wearing is work uniforms.
No, I've been hanging up a lot more of my clothes since I change a lot because of the gym. Like, most of my shirts, I only wear them once and I put them in the dirty hamper because they're all sweaty.
I don't know what happens to my shirts. Like, I have, like... Because, like, I can go out and buy, like, 7 shirts. And I'll like all of them. And I'll wear them, right? If I do that, the shirts that I wear now will just disappear. And I have no clue where they're at.
Just gone.
Yeah, because,
into
like...
the abyss.
Because, I was going out the other day, and I was like, I don't have any shirts. Like, what? Like, I had to go through my closet, like, looking through, like, bags and stuff of, like, to find a shirt. Like, I found one, but, like, I was just like, why? What happened to all the shirts I would wear? Like, they're all gone.
Just disappeared.
Yeah, they just disappear.
Well, I organized my closet slightly somewhat recently. Because, like, I need to do something about it. Like, whether, like, donate it or just throw it away or what. Because I literally have... So I have, like, a hanger bar, like, to the left as you walk in. Like, that's higher up. And then there's just one, like, right in the middle. Like, as soon as you walk in, right in front of you. And that one there, I just have it full of all the clothes that I will not wear anymore. Like, it's either too small or, like... Just something like that. It's like, mostly they're too small. Like, they're really old and, like, small. So, like, I wouldn't even fit it anymore. And it's just, like, packed full of stuff, like, that I would never wear. Like, in my head, I was even like, okay, this stuff goes here because I'm never going to wear it. And then I have all the stuff I actually wear on the left.
See, do you ever, like, look at your old clothes and you're like, why did I ever wear this?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that I have, like, I still have from, like, that I wore in, like, middle school. Not my uniforms, but, like, on my days off and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like,
why?
A lot of skulls, like, on shirts I had. Like...
That Hot Topic phase of shirts.
That's the thing, I didn't even get them from Hot Topic. Because I still get my shirts from Hot Topic, but they're, like...
Different.
Yeah.
They're not skull shirts.
They're more like pop culture shirts.
Yeah.
No, these shirts are just like... I don't know how to explain. Like, one of them that I had was... It kind of looked like tie-dye. Like, but it was, like, weird colors. Like a really dark... No, a really light maroon with, like, a beige and grays and blacks. It wasn't tie-dye, but it looked like it. And then it just had 3 giant skulls, like, one in the middle, and then, like, one on either side. And that was, like, my favorite shirt for the longest time.
Bravo.
And then... Thank you. No, and then I'll find pictures of it, and I'm like, why did I wear this? Why did my parents let me go out and wear this?
Yeah,
they were accepting of their son.
You do what you need to do, son. There's definitely, like, pictures, too, where it's like... I know it's still a thing nowadays, like... It's like they wear the long socks, whatever, like long Nike socks or whatever.
I mean, that's kind of like phased out a bit.
Yeah, not like it's not that much anymore.
I still see some people, but like it's phased out.
But yeah, like seeing like middle school pictures of like me with like those kind of socks, like for no reason. It's probably like, it's like hot as fuck outside. It's like, why am I wearing these long ass black socks?
Block socks.
Block socks.
I don't think
why?
I think the only time I ever wore socks like that was for baseball. I never wore like. I always wear, like, ankle socks.
I wear a lot of long socks now because a lot of my shoes are just high tops.
No, even with high tops, I'll wear ankle socks.
No, it's just because it's uncomfortable and it shapes.
At the most, I'll just wear, like, kinds like these where it's just, like, slightly over the ankle, like mid-cut.
You're not showing ankle?
I'm not a slut. But I feel like there's even shirts I have, like old shirts, that I didn't even wear in the first place. Like, I got them from somewhere, and then it's just like, I actually never wore it. Or, like, I think it's something like, it's like I tried it on, I looked at it, I was like, I don't like this, and then I just put it back, and then never wear it again.
There's been, like, a couple shirts that, like, I've gotten for Christmas or stuff like that. And it was either, like I feel bad sometimes, because, like, I would just, like, get them from...
Like, it's a gift.
It's a gift, yeah.
But I don't like it.
No, like there's definitely like some like I liked and I wore and I just grew out of. But like there's just some I'm like this is I would not wear this. Like it's not saying it's like a bad shirt. It was just like I would get like a lot of V cuts with or V necks with
that deep cut.
Yeah. No, one of them that I had would go like it was like a V neck, right? And then it had buttons. So,
dude, those are my favorite.
So if it wasn't buttoned up, it was like in the middle of my chest.
Just it's an optional deep cut, man.
And then it was like, it was a thin shirt, and it would like just stick to my body. I'm like, I don't like this. I think I wore it once, and then I'm like, yeah, no, I don't like this. And then there's another time where it was freshman year. I think it was probably the worst thing I ever wore. I probably look, well, not worse as in like I looked bad. I just didn't like it. I don't know why I wore it. It was like a really thin long sleeve V-neck that was black. It was like kind of skin tight with black skinny jeans, and I think I had like black Converse on. I looked like I was about to do an interpretive play for the school, a one-man show, and then like, I don't think I ever wore that long sleeve. I think only for like undershirts, but besides that, I like never only wore that shirt. It was like I'm like who allowed me to do this?
See, that was the one beautiful thing about uniforms in middle school.
You didn't have to worry about what you wore.
It didn't allow us to wear stupid shit like that.
Well, it's so stupid.
Yeah, well,
I wore a sweater until like the middle of May.
See,
like
I'm not gonna
like from October to like May, I wore a sweater.
That's a fact.
I
wore
probably
a
did
jacket
too.
for fucking ever.
Because that's like your one thing that you can wear that's like different.
Your choice.
Until at Nolan at least they started implementing like it has to be the school colors or it has to have a school logo if you're gonna wear it.
Oh yeah, I
like even the
that.
socks, they even started going down on the socks.
Yeah.
It has to be the school colors like white, blue, or green.
No, I think you could also wear black.
Or black. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
It was stupid. I remember I was 7th grade. I was so heartbroken when we couldn't wear more than one bracelet. I had, because you know those gummy bracelets?
Yes.
I had like probably like 7 on each arm, and like I had so many. And then when they said like, yeah, we can't wear them anymore, I remember I was in algebra. That was my first period. And then when they said on the announcements, our teacher, Ms. Agla, she just looked right at me, and I was like, I took all of them. It looked like I took off a cast, like the way my arm looked after. Like it was like all white, and like it looked weird. And then for
your arm.
And then for the longest time, I never wore anything on my wrist, like not even a watch. And then now, like ever since working at the theater, I wear a watch every day.
Yeah, I feel like I have to wear a watch.
And I always feel like I always have to have a pen on me. Even on my days off.
Do you wear a watch at work?
Not anymore, because my watch, its battery died.
Mm.
I mean, you can replace those.
Yeah, but yeah.
Or buy a cheap one.
Yeah, because I would feel like lost if I didn't have a pen or a watch on.
Yeah, I don't understand those people. They're like the watch,
like,
I guess, but like pen is like.
You mean at work or like just?
Yeah, no,
Oh,
at
okay.
work, just at work.
Well, usually those are like newer people that just
Yeah,
don't.
see, but even there's even still people who've been there a long time that always don't have a pen.
Freaking Celeste never has a pen.
Like, why don't you have pens? Like,
You've worked here for longer than
it's the
I have.
It's like one of the only essential things you need to bring is a pen.
Oh, accidentally moved the.
See how that sounds.
Oh wow, my foot got caught. No, but yeah, like I mean sometimes I forget a pen, and those are like the worst days for me. Like I don't have a pen. But I think what a problem for me now is, not a problem, but a habit is, since we're wearing the polos, and I keep the pen in like in between the buttons. Yeah. That's where I keep my pens. So on my days off, I'm like out somewhere, and if someone's like, "Oh, do you have a pen?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I reach for my chest, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh," and then like, I have to reach in my pocket. I'm like, "Here you go." Like, why'd you do that? I'm like, "Oh, that's usually where I keep my pens."
I stopped putting the pen there, mostly because like there was a good while where every pen I had, the pin was broken, so I couldn't keep it there, so I had to put it in my pockets.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I keep them there still.
I just remember I was sad one time because I got like new pens from Walmart. They were like they were like fine tip ones. They were like nice. They just felt nice. And I brought one to work to use, but it was like a, I don't know if it was either, I think it was the green one. I brought a green one. And then I used that for everything. Used it to like count people down, whatever, on the slips. And it was when Kaylee was still there for manager.
Mm-hmm.
And she got mad at me. She's like, you can't use these colored pens.
I know one time, it was when I first got hired. Not when I first. I think I was already trained in box office. So I've been there for like a month or so.
Box office?
Yeah, and Jamie was counting me down. And she used a purple pen. And I was using it also because I didn't have a pen that day. And when I went to go count it down, Talia got mad at me. She's like, why are you using this pen? I was like, oh, can I not? She's like, no, yeah, it has to be black or blue. I was like, did not know that.
Dude, throw it back to Jamie when she worked there.
Oh, I said it was like, I was only there for a month at that point, so yeah, she was, because
when we got trained, I was only there for a month. You were there for like 2 already, weren't you?
You were only hired a week or 2 after me.
I was hired like 3 weeks after you.
No, 2 weeks. Because I was hired in the middle of October.
I thought you were at the very beginning.
The 12th. That was
No,
in the
you
middle.
you had to have been not that far.
Yeah,
Because I was beginning of November.
You were 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
So that's.
Yeah, I was at the end of October.
I was
You're
at the
in
beginning of November.
Yeah, because
beginning.
he was. I think he had just gotten hired
When we got box.
when we were trained box and usher.
We got trained that in the same week.
Yeah, no, it was 2 weeks. We got trained box, and then
2
the
weeks.
next week we got trained
They
usher.
changed me.
It changed me as a person.
Changed me forever.
Yeah.
I now no longer carry my broom and dustpan everywhere.
I remember one time Juan got mad at me for not taking it with me on theater checks. And I was just like,
oh yeah,
I was
they
like,
used to get mad about that.
I was like, no one ever said you had to take it on theater checks.
I remember he's the one that trained me, right? Well, he trained me in Austin, and then I rarely work usher, or back then I worked a lot more usher, but now I rarely work usher. But so I went the whole time without ever taking a broom and dustpan. And I remember it was one time, maybe Kaylee was already manager for maybe about 2 or 3 months. And I was going to go do restrooms to clean them, and then she's like, hey, how come you don't have your broom and dustpan on you? I was like, what? What do you mean my broom and dustpan on me? She's like, yeah, you're supposed to carry that everywhere. I'm like, what? But then I think she opened the usher binder and pointed that, I think it's in there that we have to, I think so. Either that or she showed me something else. But yeah, we're supposed to have them on us when we work usher. But I never take them when I go do theater checks or when
theater checks never.
Yeah.
I've started to do it for restrooms now because of Kaylee though, because I used to always close usher weekdays by myself, and she was manager a lot of times.
Weekdays.
And then there was like times like, because honestly, it wasn't like I was trying to be rebellious, so like, you know, like, screw you, I'm not bringing my broom, you know. It's just like I legitimately, like, we didn't do it for so long, like I forget, like I'm like. And then so she would get mad at me, like, and she's like, swear to God, if I see you one more time without your broom, I'm writing you up. I was like, all right, I'll bring the broom. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, like I see. Again, I rarely work usher, but when I do, if it's a weekday, I'm still not taking it with me. If it's a weekend, I'll take it to the restrooms. Not for theater checks. I'll take it to the restrooms. But more than likely, if it's a weekday, if it's just a piece of, like, spare toilet paper on the floor, I'd be like, alright, just pick it up, throw it away, wash my hands. And that's it. I don't think I really need a broom or dustpan for that. Same thing, when I'm doing checks, I'll go through the hall. If I see popcorn, I'll just pick it up, throw it away.
Eat
it. No, so the other day when I was usher last week, 2 people left like half full candy in the theaters. One of them was, I think, M&M's, but they brought it from outside. I think they bought it from Dollar Tree. And the other one was Sour Patch Kids. It was just halfway full, both of them. Yeah. And I was like, why would you leave this?
That was the part that would make me so mad. Like, when I was usher, it's like for me, it's like I don't care if there's like popcorn on the floor, like that
It's
kind of
expected.
stuff. Like, yeah, it happens. Like, I don't care about that. This is when they leave like a ton of their like large trash that easily could have taken and just dropped on the way out. And then I see stuff like they have like a full. People complain about prices, and then there's a full like nacho tray left.
No, the
Oh my
worst thing
God.
in the world is when I find full water bottles that they buy from us. It's like one time. Oh my God, this was
not even opened.
No, it was an unopened large water bottle, 2 unused large drinks, and a full large popcorn, and I think like half a tray of nachos, just left there. And I was like,
so
I think I was cleaning the theater with either Jonathan or Ben, and I was like, "What is this? Who left this here? Like,
so much.
who just has the money to just do this?" I think we ate the nachos.
Our nachos are great though.
You know, sometimes I kind of like when, like, if I come into close and openers accidentally let people in with food, because sometimes we'll leave it there. One time I was like, I think I was broke, so then I didn't have lunch, but then I walk into a theater and someone left pretzel bites from Auntie Anne, and I was like, yes!
You sound so sad.
I have food. They were good. I just warmed them up again. I mean, they were fine. I think like it was like half a thing of like regular ones, and then half a thing of the pizza bites. And I'm like, yes,
Jesus.
I can eat.
Oh, God.
So it's almost been an hour. Should we just cut it here?
Yeah, this was a good test run.
Good session.
Good one.
Good talking sesh.
Good talk.
So what would we recap? What
Recap.
we talked about?
Recap.
First,
Marvel
we started off
movies.
with
Marvel movies and how we don't know actors or where they're going with their movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we
moved
talked
on to
about
food.
We talked about the Food
shows.
Network, Guy Fieri, opening up a restaurant. Then we went on to clothes
School,
and middle
clothes,
school,
middle
high
school.
school,
Okay.
and it ended on working at the movie theater.
Yes. I feel like most times it'll end on the theater.
Yeah, we'll probably somehow always find a way back.
And then we name dropped a lot of our coworkers.
That's fine.
No one knows them.
Okay,
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay,
So-
that's good.
that's good. Till next time.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.